Today, I invite you on a journey, not across miles, but across time, to a land where history whispers through the golden sands, and every sunrise paints the story of an ancient civilization. I'm talking about none other than Egypt, the timeless jewel of the Nile. Egypt is not just a country, it is a living museum, a cradle of human civilization. For over 5,000 years, Egypt has stood as a symbol of mystery, power, and beauty. Its deserts hide stories older than history itself, and its monuments speak of kings who dreamed of eternity. When we think of Egypt, the first image that comes to mind is the majestic Pyramids of Giza, the only surviving wonder of the ancient world. These magnificent structures, built more than 4,500 years ago, continue to amaze scientists and travelers alike. How did a civilization so ancient achieve such architectural perfection without modern tools? The answer lies in the brilliance, discipline, and vision of the ancient Egyptians. But Egypt is much more than its pyramids. Flowing gracefully through its heart is the River Nile, the lifeline of the country. For centuries, the Nile has nourished the people, inspired poets, and shaped Egyptian culture. Ancient Egyptians believed it was a gift from the gods, and rightly so. Without the Nile, there would be no Egypt. Let's not forget the great pharaohs, names like Tutankhamun, Ramses II, and Cleopatra, whose stories continue to captivate the world. They were not just rulers, they were symbols of divine power, art, and wisdom. Their tombs, temples, and treasures reflect a civilization that valued knowledge, spirituality, and legacy above all else. Walk through Cairo, and you'll feel the pulse of a city where ancient meets modern. The call to prayer echoes alongside the buzz of busy streets. You can sip tea in a 1,000-year-old cafe or explore the Egyptian Museum, where every artifact tells a story of gods, battles, and dreams. And then there's Luxor, the world's greatest open-air museum, where the Temple of Karnak and the Valley of the Kings still stand proudly under the desert sun. Each stone, each carving, each hieroglyph is a whisper from the past, reminding us of humanity's endless curiosity and creativity. But Egypt is not only about history, it's about people. Warm, welcoming, and full of life, Egyptians are the true spirit of their land. Whether you are sailing on a felucca down the Nile or enjoying a plate of kosari in a bustling market, you will feel the heartbeat of a culture that thrives on hospitality and pride. In Egypt, the past and present walk hand in hand. It teaches us that greatness is not built in a day, but over generations of vision and courage. So, if you ever wish to touch history, to see the sunrise that is shown on pharaohs and poets alike, visit Egypt, where every grain of sand holds a story and every smile holds 1,000 years of tradition.